stand by for further details. We return you now to your regularly scheduled program.
We wasn't chasing you, we had a taping too. We came through to do our 1-2 thing. Politics as usual.
That's not how I got to ULL.
No, that's what we about to get to that. Whereas, you know what I mean, we already, that's what I said, I wanted to get to that point, how you got to that point. Yeah. Because like I said, now we sitting there and we grinding, you know what I'm saying, me, Big Man, and Chip and us, we grinding because we see the culture is moving and stuff. It's still, but you know what? The fresh blood, it need to be a little fresh blood, a little fresh injection. So you know what? We said, we are OG LoLifes. We are LoLifes. That's in our blood. That's who we are. But let's give a rejuvenation to the game. Let's put something in it to like, okay, like Wu-Tang Forever, like Rock Nation, change from some, you know, let's get ULL because we was coming in and we was hearing a lot of brothers like yourself and other brothers, they was getting told that you can't be OG low, you can't be a low life because you wasn't there, you wasn't this, that.
That's serious. That's some serious claiming.
So we was hearing that, so we said, okay, yeah, that's granted. If you wasn't there, if you don't want to claim, to give people that claim of saying, okay, then you're not the OG, so
what we gonna do?
What we gonna do? So you know what? Let's go with ULL because it's universal LoLifes. You know what I'm saying?
Open the chapter up a little bigger so other people can come in.
And you still gonna be labeled as a LoLife. Universal Law, you a LoLife, you still okay, cool, because people was trying to make that distinguish from LoLives, who's LoLives, and you this guy and that, and you're just that. You know what I mean? So okay, if that distinguish gotta be done and gotta be respected, whereas okay, we wanna make sure this name stay with certain amount of people who was there. Okay, but what about the brothers and sisters that's coming in? They're coming in wanting to be accepted as you, as your brother.
And I like what you said, the respect part. So, you know, it's got to be respect for the OGs. And, of course, we young people want respect coming in, too. They want the respect,
too, because you can't come in and automatically putting you under me.
Nah.
You know what I'm saying? Let's come in and let's make each other equal. Let's see what we can do. You lose points with me as you go. You come in 100%. But as we work and we try to build and things we got going on, you lose stripes.
Right.
Now you down. I'm not going to not give you nothing because I don't know you. So I don't know your character. I don't know nothing about you. So you know what? I'm going to give you this 100% right
That's
now.
right. You make it. You
now
make what
it's on you to make who you going to be, who I'm going to portray you as later on in life, who your character going to be to me later on in life. So that's how I look at things like that. So, okay, we don't want to bring you in and say you are low life and this time throw this time. Okay, cool. Let's make up something. Let's give the people something that OGs created that they can come to and be knowing that they still getting that respect and acknowledgement from the OGs and being a low life, this, that, and the third. So you know what? Let's go with universal LoLifes. Let's go with ULL.
Excellent.
Let's go with universal love and loyalty. Let's change up the game so now that brothers and sisters that come in, they feel more accepted and it's more nationally known. And now it can be more broader. You're not just saying you a low life this or you low life that.
Right.
You universal. We ULL. We, you know what I mean?
Right.
We here. You know what I'm saying? So that's what we was trying to bring to the game. So as we, Chip and Big Man building this up, say, you know what, this is what we trying to do, and we all got our own snitch in the game. Whereas we not trying to come all saying, yo, let's all do this or let's all do that. We saying, okay, Chip, you good on the finances, this, that, okay, you handle the books, you handle this, that, and the third on that end. Big Man, you like the merch, you like building the brand, okay, you do that on the merch end. Okay, your dog, you the visuals, you want to keep it, that's what you like doing. You talking about that, you know, dog, you came and said you want to start doing,
and
okay,
you home.
You the visuals.
And you home here, too,
and I'm
so
home
you could keep a lot of the OGs and the young people or whatever, you could keep the foundation
together, and I could get that visuals to them, because that's what this was about. Not just about us and me. It's about the giving the brothers, like letting them be able to come on here and tell their stories, kick it however they want to kick it, say whatever they want to say and talk. But guess what? You got your visuals out there so people can see who you are and know who you are. If you don't want to talk how you want to talk because you figure you want to say something for a book, or you try to do whatever you do, that's on you.
Right.
But I'm not here to take your I'm here to let the people know who you are because it hasn't been done. It ain't been being done. So let's know me. Why not? Okay, in between me doing my other shows and other things, let me do something where I can bring light to the culture and basically do a mini documentary. So if somebody needs some footage later, or yo, I remember I did a dark show before and we did some stuff. Yo, let me go to dark and ask them, let me get that footage from you because I'm doing a book. So I need some of that footage we did from you in your spot, or that time you followed me around and we did this, that, and the third, and I want to, you know, and I'm not going to sit there and say, yo, Charles, let's sit here and work together.
Right.
You work with the man, somebody giving you something, let's work together. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what it was made for us to eat together and do what we do. You know what I mean? And make sure we build together. So when we was doing that in ULL, we sitting here searching around, reaching out to the brothers and sisters that's out here. We see grinding and doing things, but maybe they not having really that much support or that backing. So we like, yo, what's going on? Yo, what's up with this brother? And they seeing what's going on. They seeing how we moving, and we laying it down like I'm laying it down here. It ain't about no takeover. It ain't about nobody trying to come in and do no malicious acts. It's about brothers trying to bring other brothers together and do things.
And if you think about it, what I love about y'all, what you think about it, like, because it's consistent with who y'all are. Y'all were pioneers back in a time when, you know, it was rough out here in the streets and a lot of kids couldn't eat, you know what I'm saying, easy like that. Y'all were pioneers back then. It's a different time now, just switched up the game, but it's the same opportunities that you provide, and that's why I've
you know, and everything works that way, whereas you see things going on, and you know, everything ain't about an old man's game. You know, at some point, your time gonna be done. So you know what? Why sit there and put all your eggs in one basket, thinking that everything on you? No. Let's say, okay, you got something going, but let's see if we can, like I said before, let's plant these other seeds. Let's see what's going on over here. Let's see these other brothers doing what they doing. So let's see if we can help them out to make them keep pushing forward. Because if they keep pushing forward, I'm gonna keep pushing forward. Because they're gonna talk about me. You know what I mean? They gonna keep, you know what I mean? Like Jay said, that's how you stay forever young. Your son gonna tell them about me. Your son, you gonna tell your son about me, and his son gonna tell his son about me.
The bigger picture. A lot of cats ain't seeing the bigger picture, and I agree with you.
And that's what it be about, the bigger picture of it all.
And you see it like that, dog, honestly, because your experience, when you in that box, when you're taken away from something, you get more grateful, you get more focused, you see exactly what you need, where you want to be. And a lot of people that's never been in those real situations like us and the OGs that we look up to, that's why we call them OGs. That's why we give so much, you know, reverence to these people. We give so much praise to these people, because you fail to realize is what we're looking at is their experiences and how they came out of these experiences.
And that's what, but then you leave that on the OG it needs that OG to sit there and understand that, knowing that I want to help y'all get past these experiences. Like I say, that OG supposed to be there to help you over those hurdles that they went through.
Facts.
If they can sit there and come through and help you out in any way possible to make sure you get that better look, that better light, that's what an OG supposed to be doing. You don't sit back and want that other person to just bow down to you all the time.
No,
it ain't just about bowing down to me. Say every time you see me, you saluting me, you bowing down. No, it's about, okay, you salute and we show the love that's appreciated, but what are you doing? What's going on? How are we making this pop? And what else has we got going on here? Yo, you know we doing something else? Are we doing another event? Are we doing something for the kids? Can we collaborate? Because like I said, when we do ULL, it ain't about just ULL.
Nah.
If you ever notice, when we do our things, we had some events in the beginning that was ULL events, but that was open events to bring the brothers, let brothers know. This is who we are. This is what we about. But if you know some of the events we've been doing now, it's been collaborative events.
Always.
Let's network with the other teams. Let's bring the other teams in the fold. Let's build with other teams, because that's what it's about.
Great point.
You can't sit here and build on our own. You need a team. You need everybody to come together, because if we all going for the same movement, the same thing, why not come together and do it together and say, okay, we have an event, not you just have your event or you have an event. Let's have this event together.
True word.
You know what I'm saying? Let's have this event together, and we go from there. True. You know what I mean? So that's what it's basically mainly about, is just coming together and just making sure us as a team, as a culture, as a whole movement, we come together and we do what we need to do, because we ain't gonna grow if one person doing it and others, nobody else doing it, and that one, and we supposed to be following one or two. Let's all come together and support each other. If we come together and support each other, we will grow and benefit more. And that's what ULL is about. That's what we trying to make sure. It ain't about just ULL. You see here, I'm pushing my joint, but I'm quick to have a Lovox, a thorough.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying?
Everybody,
you know, Sean Money on here. You know, give them they light. You know what I mean? Whoever, you know what I'm saying? All the other people, you know what I'm saying? The guests we done had on, that's from the culture. That's, you know what I mean? That's just there. You know what I mean? Let's not go to the OGs that I had on. You know, the G Georges and the, you know, the Rudy, the people that I'm just like, you know, it ain't about me or it's about the ULL per se. You know what I mean? It's about everybody. It's about bringing light to the team, about bringing light to the movement. Because if someone does it, then the other people do. So you know what? Let's all just, you know what? Let's support this team too, because that team supports this. That team shows like, yeah, it be certain times, do support this, that, and the third. But if we sitting here saying, yo, I want to give you this light on this channel, I want to come interview, I want to come do this, and no one else doing it, why not say, you know what? Who are we hurting?
That's right.
We're not hurting nobody. We're not coming
You're
to
not
try
hurting
and
nobody.
say, yo, we taking over, or we trying to do this extra, because it's not about us.
Nah, you expanding. You're expanding
it's
your
about
brand.
you right now.
You expanding
You know what
your
I mean?
brand, because I got a following. Somebody else has a following. If you want to reach other followings, you bring in other people. It's wise. That's why I say the brothers who had a lot of time in isolation and stuff like that were the brothers who had a lot of time to contemplate and think about what they wanted their next move to be. Yeah. And I had a lot of time to do that. And that's why you see me a lot more focused on bridging gaps and pulling people together and stuff like that, because I understand that you know, no man is an island. You can't do it by yourself. And I watch corporations. I watch like if they have a NASCAR. And you look at NASCAR, and every car got a different corporation sponsoring the car. Target, Walmart, this, that, DuPont. And those people that own those corporations got their own crowd and their own customers, and they bring it together.
And they bring it together for NASCAR.
For one cause. So if they could do that, you know then I said, look, I'm not going to lose my brand by building with ULL. They are only going to help build my brand. So Lovox Sharp, I could still be Lovox Sharp, and now I have a big team, a corporation. They like Procter & Gamble. Go look them up. They're a company that own all them other companies that are big.
They want to invest in you. They want to build with you.
They house you and help you push you out. And you keep your company, make sure your company's up to par, and they help push you out, and you help push them, and it's perfect. Also, with the non-profit organization part, I grew up in a organization called Hawks International. It's a West Indian organization that my family and my moms and pops was a part of since I was a kid, whatever, and grew up in there. And they were very instrumental in teaching me, showing me, building, letting me know my community responsibilities, letting me know my cultural responsibilities, letting me know how I could build my own economic growth through a non-profit organization by giving back first. And then through giving back, you get so many people that want to be a part of you. That any little thing you throw, a boat ride, they want to come support. You do a backyard party, they want to support anything. So once you give to people, which is what Doc always preaching, we took. If you know, that's what we preach. We don't run from who we are. LoLifes. We took.
So now it's time to give back.
Now we give back.
Now it's time to give back.
That's why I got.
That's why, you know what I mean. And that's the next part of it all. When we say we did the Universal LoLifes for one of them reasons of, you know, making sure the brothers could come in and get their certification of being low and all that. Okay, cool. But guess what? We got the Universal Love and Loyalty.
Right.
You know what I mean? The Universal Love and Loyalty, that's a whole nother chapter. That's the non-profit part of the, you know what I mean, what we do here, whereas we give back. That's the book bag drive. Those things there. So you're not just coming in under one thing and just expecting to be here and then, you know, take pictures. No, we expect you to come in and guess what? Help out with the book bag drives, the clothes clothes drives, you know, the give backs we try to do, and you know, the kids events that we team up with the other teams and do, you know, those things there, because that all help out with the growth of the movement, because we all know negativity ain't gonna build no movement these days. They all want to see what you're doing and what you're doing positive, no matter what it is. You got to be positive by you giving, especially if you're trying to donate and give back to the communities. And that's what we talking about, and that's what we about too. So that's a whole nother chapter of what we do over here at ULL. So, you know, ULL is, you know, it's just, you know, I mean, this is what we do. We just try to make sure that we bring the brothers and sisters together, and we make sure that we do what we need to do to uplift the culture and the movement.
That's
but
right.
also we making sure we give back to the kids in the community, so that the future that we got building up is there. They understand that, you know what, they can go through certain trials and tribulations, but come back and say, let me give back, because let me help out somebody else to make sure they don't got to go through that, or, you know, they don't got to go through the situations we went through, because, you know, even every little thing counts. You know, when we giving back, every little thing counts, and somebody seeing that, any little kid seeing that, could sit there and turn around and say, you know, man, I like what them guys doing,
the ripple
man.
effect, yeah,
you know what?
just one kid.
When I get bigger, I want to do that.
And that's what you got to do, is reach that one kid. It ain't about reaching. It's only one Obama. It's only one Tupac. You know, it is not a million other people. So if you could just reach one kid, and remember, we study. So like, even the Black Panthers, that was something that they did. They gave back, and through those Black Panthers, they gave birth to so many other kids and other activists.
That's, you know, that pay homage to
and they
the
didn't
Black
have
Panthers.
anything. Yeah.
That's pay homage to the people that did that and found it. It ain't about, you know, every, you know what I mean, every, you know what I mean, the person who started it is about, when they saying it, they saying the Black Panthers helped, you know what I mean, helped started with the welfare, when they was giving back, giving food out to the poor and enfranchised in the community. They was giving out that. They was doing that there.
Those breakfasts, giving out the breakfasts, you know, in the mornings, the free lunches and stuff. Lunch. They started that. Before the government started doing that in my era, they was doing that in the 70s. You know, before, you know, our era, where we know in the 80s we was going to the school and getting a free lunch. They did it before the schools was doing it.
You know, people, you know, you gotta give credit to what credit's due. When they doing things and they was doing something that they felt people thought it was something negative, but
and that's what ULL is doing, and RLPC and Team Mag and you know what I'm saying, Low Rangers and everybody, and that's
all the teams out there, IAC, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? All the teams out there under the umbrella. That's what we're gonna have to do one day. I'm gonna really have to sit there and do a roll call on the teams that's under this umbrella of this Double L, because it be bugged out for, you know, I would love to shout out all the teams. Right. Don't, you know, say who's who and what's what, you know, not all the time, but at least acknowledge, you know, certain crews that may be sitting there saying, yo, but what about us? It's important. You know, yo, hold on, yo, they always saying teams, but they always forget about this team. They forget about that team. It's because there's been no real structure, if you ask me, to the point whereas there's nothing been going on, whereas so that's been introduced to the community, to the people like that, being like, yo, this team is official, this team, and then we go through that and like, okay,
because we still growing. I agree, because we still growing too. We still learning. We're into a new phase. We're going into new chapters. We learning as we go, right? But one thing we staying is positive. We understand that if we just stay positive, we be all right. That's it. And that's why I mess with these brothers. That's why I link with them. Their foundation is positivity. And how you know that is because if you've been there, the cats that really did all the negative stuff, really was running in stores, really was running down on cats to chasing them, who was taking penitentiary chances. Like I said, when I came back from Florida, before I went to Florida, I was already tearing up Brookline projects and stuff like that. Shout out to Auntie Angela and Keith. While I was staying with them in Brookline projects, I was already learning every intricacy of the streets there too. And then I moved back to Florida, went to high school for a little while, and said, you know what, it's time to go back to New York. Went and rolled in, because I couldn't leave my mom in them house, you know, and just tell them I'm going to go make music. I had to do something with my life. So I enrolled in school in Tilden, but in the 90s, schools in New York, high schools was wild. Go watch the movie Juice.
Yeah, it was definitely wild.
I don't know too many cats that went to Wingate and they said they never even opened their locker. I know cats that didn't even, the lockers was just where you hung out at. Okay, it wasn't like Beverly Hills and them shows. Trust me, there's no exaggeration on the 90s. The 90s was rough. I got to school in Tilden. It took about a half an hour to get in this school every morning. I'm talking about a half an hour to get to the door.
Listen,
because the metal detectors and it was wild in the 90s. Cats is bringing guns to school, knives, so they could not let people in the school. And then you still seen the security guards is cool with Dark Man in them, so they let Dark Man come into school with his gun. They let Dark come in here with his knife. But you know what I'm saying. The cats that the security guard was cool with, they still getting in. So school was dangerous back then. You know, you heard all the stories. So we left all of that alone, and that's why we're being positive now, because we know the real.
Listen, back then it was serious, you know what I mean? That's why it's just the whole point of you don't really want the same thing to transpire for the next generation,
for your
especially
kids,
in your
for our kids,
and the kids in the community. If you can do something, why not? If you can give back, why not? We can do what we do. We out here living our lives, why not? That's why. If you do it by yourself, yeah, it may hurt more. But if you do it with a community, a bunch of brothers come together, and y'all do it together, it'll be less cost effective, and you'll get more done, and you could affect more people.
And move faster. You can grow faster. So that's why I agree with Dog. You gotta get united. It's only smart, it's only wise with Dark preachers to unite. There's no reason why someone should have an event over here and the people on any other team is not recognized. There's no reason why any of the OGs don't recognize the youngsters, because we gonna keep your name going. There's no way you could get in this culture as a youngster and not know any of the OGs. You better know all your OGs.
That's all it's about, just doing your history when you do come in, linking with the right people, and then, just knowing, just getting to know who's who and what's what, because it's just about networking. It ain't about just coming in and just standing there just trying to get the picture with the person you done seen in pictures before. Network with that person. You never know what y'all got to offer, what you got to offer, what he got to offer that could make y'all, both of y'all situation better, and y'all doing it under the umbrella of the Double L or whatever team y'all moving with, because it's under the same umbrella. But that's that's what it's about, man. But Lovox, man, we did our one too, you know what I'm saying? It's definitely building. You see, we always transcend into the culture when it was about Lovox and then building. So I mean, part 2, we definitely gonna get into some of the songs and what made you really think about them songs. What made you want to write them particular songs, like the rock and low and all that and whatnot.
That's
because
important.
I know people are like, yo, what made him get in that state of mind? But I just really wanted to get you out here,
Thank you, dog.
I just really wanted to get you on the joint ski real quick, come on the show so that we can, build with you and, get that light, let the people get to know some of you, part of you right now, because now when we get into the other part, then that's when I want to come back with some of that stuff,
That personal content. We want to know what's going on.
That street stuff that, because we know when you came back from New York, to New York, it wasn't all hunky-dory and you was doing this, that, and third. Like you said, you was running with LP. We got to get that LP story. You know what I'm saying?
That's coming.
We got to sit here and build on that and build on just, the industry and try to see if we can touch on them. What was happening? What made them? What really ain't get you going in the industry on that deal you made with whatchamacallit, Electric, and see what's going on all that. We definitely gonna be a part 2, and on that one, hopefully Life of the God be here. You know what I mean? I think he about to call me in a few, cause he over here playing games. He probably getting off work. You know what I mean? All late, so I'm trying to make the interview. But hey, man, it's all good. Part 2 gonna be here, and he gonna be here for part 2. But we definitely gonna get part 2 of Lovox, building with him on all that. You know what I mean? The music industry, LP. You know what I mean? And everything else that's going on in his life. You know what I mean?
Brand and everything. Shout out to my team, Lovox Sharp Team.
Look at that.
Thank you. You already know it, my slogan. You know what I'm saying?
Let them know about the brand, man. The brand, real quick.
You can find me at www.universallowlives. You can find me there, anywhere, at Universal Lowlives. And you can also find me on IG or Facebook under Lovox Sharp. Lovox. Sharp with the E, SHARPE, Lovox Sharp. And that's my Gmail, that's my IG, That's my Facebook. That's my Twitter. That's my LinkedIn. So, and I'm on SoundCloud. So, and you know, iTunes, Google, anything. So I appreciate the Session TV. Shout out to the Session TV, Lifer and Darker. Shout out to Politics as Usual and everything that these brothers do. All right.
That's what we do, man. We here, man. Don't forget, man. We these merch, man. Get, you know what I mean?
That's right.
Shout out to the Watchtower.
The Watchtower.
You know what I mean? Get that merch going. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, and we try always
you know
to send a message.
Merch.
You see the messages that we
the
send
merch,
in, right?
You know what I'm saying? So we got it. You know what I mean? Shout out to Universal LoLifes on him. So that's what we do, man. Holla at us for the merch. That merch is on deck. This is what we do, man.
And before I go, I just want to give a shout out to my Low South team. Shout out to everybody in the A, Dex, and the whole squad. Got to give a shout out to y'all too, the whole Wisconsin, Spain team.
Oh, yes.
Very important that we let y'all know.
All ULL Philly, all that, you know what I mean? All ULL.
We're worldwide for
you know what I mean?
real. We have chapters in, we just started another chapter
Wisconsin
and Durham.
You know what I'm saying?
And we got Spain, so like, yo.
Listen, shout out to all the brothers out there, ULL repping, man, and doing they want to, especially giving back, because that's most important. That's most important, you know what I mean? Events and everything is cool, but giving back is most important. That's how we keep our name alive, showing love to the future, you know what I mean? But that's what it is, man. You know what I mean? Salute, man. Lovox again for coming through, man. You know what I mean? Getting on the joints, keep doing this 1, 2, giving us some history on Lovox. Yeah. You know, part 2 coming soon. You know how we do. We might do part 2 in NC.
Word, at the barbecue.
At the
we
barbecue.
Have to. We have to.
That might be part 2.
You stay busy at that. You always give us something great, so I'll be ready.
So y'all know, Low South Barbecue, August 3rd. We out there. This is what we do it. Yo, Watchtower, Big Boo. Know what I mean? We out there.
Yup, we out there.
Salute, man. Stay up, y'all. Catch you on the next one. Politics Usual, the Session TV. Like, share, subscribe, man. Show us that love. We for the movement, for the culture. We for the people. You know what I mean? This is what we do, man. Love is love, y'all. Stay up, man. Salute.
Old school. We need to be strong as hell. Sour apple. Thank you, mommy.
Okay, take care, guys.
About to go check my man Classic, you know what I'm saying? Politics as Usual, a Session TV. You already know it. Lovox Sharp. Brooklyn, summertime. Ain't nothing better than Brooklyn in summertime. Can't beat this. About to run up in my boy Classic's joint right now. We got like a little wine tasting, little networking event, and we're gonna go run up in here and see what's really, really hood. You already know it.
We out here. You know what I mean?
Politics as Usual, Session TV.
Session TV, Politics Usual. Out here with Lovox.
Dark man behind the camera. You already know it. Shout out to Life and shout out to the whole team. ULL, Big Man Chip. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead and see what's up, TJ. Shout out to the social center. Downstairs, I got more refreshments. Go downstairs and check out some food. Let's go downstairs. This is what we got. Got all type of unique wines I've never seen before. I've seen the Barcelona. I know plenty people know that one. Know you know the beer foot. Got some Stella Rosa. Today, this is Miss Cherish right here holding down it. Which is your favorite? Which one is your favorite? Okay, so ladies, the jury is in, the verdict is been spoken, watching over. Nice to meet you, alright? I thought it was it. Put that down in. You know what I'm saying? Help you out. And we have the ball.
Gotta get the ball.
We'll be back.
I reach. Loyalty, support. ULL, RLPC, you already know. 2 L's up.
RLPC every day. What do we live by? Sip?
Sunset sip.
Sunset sip.
Every year, annual. Me and my partner Double R. Missed it? It's your fault.
Some have a satellite, some have video. For further details, we return you now to your regularly scheduled program.
We wasn't chasing you, we had a taping too. We came through to do our 1-2 thing. Politics as usual.